IRS Tax Refund 2023 update. We have the latest numbers on your delayed tax returns as well as your amended tax returns. We have the next expected direct deposit date, and we have one of the most common errors in terms of those of you who are under review in terms of the credit. The IRS is making changes to refunds, and we are going to go over that particular form. Welcome back, everyone. So happy to have you back for another IRS update. Remember, you can go to irs.gov and select the Where is My Refund tool to see the status of your 2022 income tax return 24 hours after you e-file. Allow 3 to 4 days if you're filing a delayed 2020 or 2021 tax return before you are able to see a status. And if you file on paper, allow 4 weeks before you are able to see a status update. Before you file a second tax return, filing the same tax return again, the IRS states typically will not speed up your refund and could even lead to more delays. So make sure if you're filing an amended tax return, make sure you actually need to do so. However, you should resubmit your tax return electronically if you are due a refund you filed on paper more than 6 months ago, and the Where's My Refund still does not show that the IRS has received your tax return, then you want to submit with all of your original documents. Updated on irs.gov, June 2nd, 2023, the IRS still have 4 million unprocessed individual tax returns, including tax year 2022 and 2021. 1.8 million returns require correction, and 2.2 million are paper returns. And these are the changes from last week. As you can see, last week they reported the exact same number, 4 million unprocessed individual tax returns. So there was no change in the total. There was a slight decrease in those requiring review. That number currently is at 1.8 million, and last week it was at 1.9 million. So there was a slight decrease in those that require correction. And the paper returns waiting to be processed, there is an increase this week of 2.2 million paper returns. Last week they reported 2.1 million, so there was an increase this week. Now, in terms of the amended tax returns, there was also an increase in the amended tax returns. We have 1.47 million unprocessed forms 1040X this week, and last week they reported 1.43 million. So more taxpayers are filing amended tax returns, slowing down the approval process, which it is 16 to 20 weeks for those amended tax returns, and many are waiting way beyond the 20 weeks. You can check the Where is My Amended Return tool on irs.gov for the status of your amended tax return. You can also contact the Taxpayer Advocate Service for assistance at 1-877-777-4778. And the IRS is updating refund statuses that they are making changes to the amount of your refund. We have made changes to your tax return that change the amount of your refund. You will receive a notice that explain the changes. So make sure you're checking for that particular notice. If you don't agree with the changes, you have rights to dispute it. There will be a number on that notice, so you can contact the IRS if you wish to dispute their changes. Now, here is one of the forms in relations to the credits that the IRS is sending out. We have made changes to the refundable child tax credit that you claim on your tax return because there was an error with Schedule 8812, which is credits for qualifying children. The computation on the credit, it states on the computation of the credit on Schedule 8812 was incorrect. The amount on Schedule 8812 was not transferred correctly to the tax return. Also, it says they receive, or the taxpayer received the advanced child tax credit payments but did not reconcile them or they reconcile them incorrectly. So this is one of the errors, the common errors that the IRS is updating for those of you that are still waiting. So if you claim the credits and you use that form 8812, maybe you want to revisit your tax return and go over the form to see if you filled it out correctly. You can go to irs.gov, search schedule 8812, and review the instructions for filling out that form. Now, the next expected direct deposit they shared is June 7, 2023. Make sure you're checking your transcript also for that 776 interest to your refund, because the IRS process your tax return late. They will be paying you interest of 7% compound daily. Share with us in the comments if you did receive an expected direct deposit date. And don't forget to also like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell